All right, everybody, how are you doing? This is S. Anthony Thomas. This is the S. Anthony Thomas Show, episode number 147. You know what, folks? You guys and gals seem to like when I just get right into it. So can we just get right into it? And I'm going to have to, unfortunately, in this episode 147, the Thursday show, I'm going to have to insult you and I'm going to have to insult me, but I'm accurate in this insult. I'm sorry, it applies to both of us. And what am I going to call you? We're all a bunch of phonies. Yeah, I said it. And that sounds like a harsh thing to say, because under normal circumstances, when somebody calls you a phony, you're ready to fight them. Maybe not necessarily a physical fight, but you definitely want to defend yourself and go, hey, how dare you call me a phony? I'm no phony. I'm an honest person, and you may be an honest person. I'm a very honest person, but just like you, I'm a phony. You don't think you're a huge phony? Well, I'm going to give you some examples, and at the end of it, you're going to go, daggone. I am a huge phony, just like the S Machine said, and here we go. Have you ever been on a date? The half of my audience that's women. You've been on a date before. Did you put on makeup? Did you wear a padded bra? Did you wear one of those stomach shapers? Did you have padded buttocks? Padded hips? Did you have a BBL? Did you have the date bath and the date shower? Guys, same thing. Did you have the date shower, the date bath? You know, the bath, you don't need, first of all, you don't take baths, but how long is the shower you take before you go to work? What is it? A minute and a half? You hit your pits, you hit your butt, you hit your junk, you sprinkle some water on the rest of yourself, and you go, ain't nobody smelling the back of my ear. I gotta go. You ain't fooling me. We see that crap on both sides of your nose that you kind of wipe with toilet paper after you already were dressed, thinking that that's good enough, cause it's not. But when you're going out on a date, what do? Oh, you get the good towels out, right? You soap them all up. You never soap up the towels when you're going to work. No, but you soap up the towel real good when you're going out on a date. You're probably not going to get it on with this young lady when you go out, but you want to make yourself look extra good, right? You put the soap on there, you wipe your face real good, you look at that crap that comes off, and you realize you haven't really washed your face in 4 days, you stinking, filthy person, right? You clean the parts of yourself that you only splash water on under normal circumstances on the off chance that the other person has access to those areas. You know what I'm talking about, right? Ladies, you put lipstick on one lip and then you put your lips together, and when you're going out with the girls, but when you're going out with the guys, you put a little extra lipstick on your lips, don't you, right? You don't just spray it on the back of your wrist. You don't just spray the perfume on the back of your wrist like you do when you're going out. Now you got it all on your neck. You got it dripping down between your chest yummies. That's right, ladies. We know what the heck is going on. You don't take the same type of bath when you're taking a bubble bath for yourself. You're making sure, just like the guys, that you're extra clean just in case you run across somebody where you want to give them access to all your good stuff. You know what I'm talking about. You didn't have any condoms in your purse when you went out with your girlfriends because you knew you weren't going to do anything. But now you got some condoms in your purse, right? I don't know why you got condoms in your purse, because he got about 9 of them in his wallet. Yeah, I said it. He got him in his car just in case. Hey, honey. Oh, let me park my car. Oh, I can come up and have some coffee with you. Sure. Let me go to the car and go into my glove compartment just in case we have sex. I mean, what? Come on. They say that when you meet somebody, you put your best face forward, which is a nice way of saying you are a huge liar. We're saying you are a huge phony. Have you ever, you've been there before where you had your best friend, right? Your best friend's known you for 10, 15, 20 years. In the cases of me, I've had best friends I'm 54. I've had best friends for almost 40 years. People have known me since I was a teenager that are still my good friends now. They know me inside and out, backwards and forwards. I got ex-girlfriends that I'm still friends with that know me pretty well, right? Obviously, your family knows you, so they know what you're really like. They've lived with you. In the case of girlfriends, they've been on top of you with the clothes off. And in the case of your friends, they've been out and hanging out with you and all of that crap. And your family see you all the time. They know the real you. So when all of a sudden somebody comes to the house and you're Captain Charming all of a sudden, you got all these funny stories. And then this happened. You don't even laugh like that, you huge phony, right? All of a sudden, your wife brings out the good china, and you're like, I can't. I bought half of that china, and I can't even touch it, and you never will. That's right, you ain't company, punk. You live here. Your name is the other name on the damn title of this house, punk. You don't get to touch the good china. Yeah, that's right. Kids acting all nice all of a sudden, right? They act all nice when their friends come over, and then as soon as their friends go away, they act like little pieces of crap. You ain't fooling anybody. You've been there before. You're in the elevator trying to be Captain Charming to someone, and the person is charming, like, wow, this guy, they have a look on their face looking at you like, wow, this guy's a fantastic guy. What a charming guy. And your friend is looking at you like, man, get that crap out of here. You've seen that look in your wife or your husband's face when you're acting nice to someone new. You bring out the personality that you tricked them with when you started dating them in the first place, right? And they going, man, I haven't seen that person until the first time we started getting it on regularly. And that person kind of disappeared all of a sudden. As soon as you got what you wanted, as soon as I was on top of you, honey, all of a sudden you got what you wanted from me. And all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I don't got to be nice to you anymore. We got it on. You're mine now, punk. Right? That's what women don't actually say that, but that's the look they got on their face when after y'all did it a few times and y'all are in a committed relationship, even before you get married, they look at you like, yeah, I had my way with you. I got access to the good stuff down there, sucker. You belong to me. Yeah, that's right. And if you look at another woman, I'll drop kick you down the steps. Yeah, I know that look when they know they got you. And I know that look when you know you got them. And they look at you and you look at them and they look at you and you look at them and you look at each other like, I got you. And she's looking at you like, I got you. And you know, no, I got you. You got each other, right? And all of a sudden, you're cool. You're not as nice anymore. She ain't going anywhere and you ain't going anywhere. Neither one of you has done anything bad enough for the other person to drop you and divorce you or break up with you. So it's like, yeah. Can I have some of your sandwich? Sure you can. Yeah, you can have the sandwich that I didn't make yet because the lunch meat and the bread's in the refrigerator. Just go make a sandwich and pretend I made it for you. How about that? You know what I'm talking about. With your big phony self. Now, why am I going on this rant? I'm going on this rant because I just realized today, and this is not, and sometimes in this podcast, people that have been listening to me for a long time, but I don't know, 4 or 5 years on this one and 9 years on the other one, you know that I'll take stories that actually happen in my real life and I will embellish them for comedic purposes, or I will change certain things to protect the person I'm talking about, or I will write stories for your amusement. I think everybody pretty much knows that, but because there's new people listening to me now, just understand that 90% of what I'm saying actually happened. And occasionally I will write a story and I'll embellish something that happened. I mean, I do comedy, okay? I tell funny stories. I get you not figured that out yet, dagnabbit. But I found out something about myself. I was sitting here, and this is the truth now. My exterminator is coming in the morning tomorrow, Friday morning. And I just started thinking about it, and I realized I run around the house cleaning up stuff for the exterminator. It's not even a new exterminator. This exterminator I've had the same exterminator for 20 years. It's not always the same person, but it's the same group of people. They know me. They come in there. I know what their wives' names are. I know what their kids' names are. I know all about them. You know, they're as close to being friendly, a friend as you can with someone that's not actually a friend because they're here once a month. I don't even have any bugs or mice, but because they come in anyway, and it's like, hey, still no bugs, huh, for the past 20-something years? Okay, well, here's some crap that I'm going to throw around on the floor and sprinkle it around just in case one shows up, okay? Lord knows you don't even know what a bug looks like anymore, but give me my money. Yeah, that's right. And I wound up cleaning up because the exterminator's coming. Right? You ever just see how your house looks when somebody's coming over? Your house ain't that clean, punk. Your house is clean because the exterminator comes in. And guess what? After a while when they come in, you ain't fooling them. There's no way in the world it's a coincidence that every time they walk into your house that one day a month, when they're in your house for a half an hour, that your house smells like pine sol. You think they think your house smells like pine sol 30 days a month? Get out of here, punk. You go out on the date with your car. You're like, your car's always that clean. You ain't fooling her. You know, you're a dude. You know, daggone well, there should be some McDonald's bags and coffee stains in that car, but you spit shined it. Why do we clean our car when we're taking our car to get inspected? They don't give a crap. They just want to make sure your lights and your brakes work and all of that crap. They don't care about that crap. Have you ever gone to the inspection station and go, listen, your brake lights work, everything is functional on the car, everything, it passed all the tests and all of that crap. You got about 90% left on your brakes, so you don't need to do anything with that. Everything's going great with your car, but you got some dust on the dashboard, so I'm going to fail you. And I saw a coffee stain on your carpet. Sorry, this car is not ready for the road. Hell no. So why are you cleaning it? You know why you're cleaning it? Because we're all huge phonies. I got a doctor's appointment coming up. You know, you've been to the doctor. You go to the doctor maybe once a year, once every 6 months, whatever it is for your specific health thing. I go a couple times a year. You know what I mean? And do you do the same thing I do, which is easily one of the dumbest things? You ever just realize how hard you work out the day before you go to the doctor's office, right? You drag your damn exercise equipment out 10 o'clock in the morning of the day before you go to the doctor's office, and then you do a full body workout, right? Like the doctor can't look at your blood test and tells you haven't picked up a weight since Obama was the president. Get out of here with that crap. You ain't fooling nobody. Oh, so you're sore from a workout, are you? Really? So you work out really hard you work out so hard every day that your body is sore. And that's why your blood sugar is where this is. And that's why you have this much. And that's why your cholesterol is up. And that's why you gain 5 pounds. So you work out every day hard enough to make your whole body sore. But your cholesterol has gone up a little bit. Your blood sugar is a little high. Nothing to be concerned about, but higher than I would like it. And also you're 7 pounds heavier. Yeah, I went to medical school, but somehow I'm still stupid. Now, they don't actually say that, but they have that look on their face. Yeah, work out, doc. And your doctor looks at you like, oh, you do you? Yeah, well, keep up the good work, sir. Come on. They're doctors. They know what the hell's going on. Fooling somebody. Go to the dentist. You haven't brushed your teeth for 3 weeks. You brush your teeth the day before you go to the dentist and think the dentist can't tell you haven't brushed your teeth for 3 weeks. They know when somebody's mouth was something. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. There's been a couple of days where I just didn't feel like brushing my teeth, right? My toothbrush was up in the bathroom and I had a new bottle of mouthwash sitting on my desk because I had gotten it shopping earlier that day. And I was going to go back out of the house. I just ate instead of brushing my teeth. I was like, the heck with that crap. I swirled a little mouthwash and I spit it into a cup and put the cup in a bag and threw it in the trash can because I didn't want to go up a couple steps. Right? And my mouth smells kind of good. Maybe I don't have to. And you do it the next day and you do it the next day and you realize you went like 3 days without brushing your teeth. You funk mouth, disgusting person. I mean, not me. Another person, definitely not me. Don't judge me. Shut up. And you go to the dentist and they know what's going on. They're looking at you like, yeah. Oh, so you brush your teeth every day, do you? Right. Well, let me just get this little bit of plaque off your teeth, okay? We're just going to get a little bit of this plaque. Excuse me, I'm going to go talk to the other hygienist. Does anyone here have a jackhammer? Because Funk Mouth over here has so much plaque in his mouth. He looks like the kind of guy that just swirls his mouthwash around his mouth thinking it's the same as brushing his teeth. Yeah, he doesn't. You got one of those extra spit guards because this is going to be bloody mess. I'm going to have to dig all up in his gums to get this crap out of here and turn the radio because he's going to be whining like a punk because this is really going to hurt because I got to dig in there deep to get. He hears me. Get back in that chair, sir. You know what I'm talking about. But there's nothing wrong with being a huge, huge phony. We're all huge phony. And it's okay as long as we acknowledge that we're huge phony. It's an open secret with everyone that we're all huge phonies. Your 9-to-5 job is no different. You want to pimp slap your boss so bad you can taste it. But you have car payments and you have to pay off another 17 years of your mortgage, right? Your kids, want to eat. And your wife is going to have a pretty big bill at the hospital because of this whole pregnancy thing. Yeah, I said it. So you gotta act like that joke at the sales meeting is hilarious. Bob. That joke you tell every single time we have a meeting, and we have 3 meetings a week, and for some reason you have not come up with any other jokes to close the meeting. You keep, in fact, what is this? This is 2023. You've been telling that same joke since 2019, but because you're the one that signs my check, it's still funny. No, it's not. So knowing that we're all huge phonies, let's just acknowledge that we're huge phonies. Be okay with the fact that we're huge phonies, right? And let's just, do you think we should stop being huge phonies? What do you think would happen if we just broke down and started telling the truth about ourselves to people? What do you think would actually happen, right? What do you think would happen if I decided I ain't cleaning crap in this house and let the exterminator just come in and see all the socks on the floor and all of that crap and the dishes in the sink? You think he's going to go, I would spray, but dag nabbit, you didn't clean for me, so I'm not coming back until some bugs show up. In fact, I'm going to throw some bugs in here just to teach you a lesson for not cleaning the house. It's not going to happen, right? If you go to the doctor and just tell the truth, look, doc, I really need to work out. I've been slacking off. I have not been working out. I've been working hard. I really need to work out. You know what? You've been trying to get me to go to a nutritionist. I'm going to go to the nutritionist and I'm going to study and I'm going to do whatever he or she says. I've been putting it off. I'm going to do it because I'm tired of coming in here and pretending like I worked out and pretending like I'm eating right and insulting your intelligence. You see this soft stomach. You know that the pecs are starting to sag a little bit. You know that I'm not doing any weightlifting because you're not stupid. Okay? You go to your dentist. Listen, I brushed my teeth, but it's like a really punk brush. I just go bop, bop, bop on the teeth a little bit and go swirl around a little mouthwash. I haven't really done a really good, thorough brushing. And as far as flossing, only flossing I do is my new sneakers. I ain't flossing jack. But you know what I'm going to do? You tell me exactly what I need to do, and I'm going to go and do it because I have not been doing it. You show up to your date and go, look, this is what my car actually looks like. All right, you want one of them French fries? Now, they've been in the back seat for about 2 days, but it's been cold outside, so I'm pretty sure they're not bad. They're not going to make you sick. It's too cold outside for those that have it to be food poisoning. They'll taste nasty, but so still no? Okay, great, right? Okay? You show up to work and, I don't expect you to tell your boss to kiss your buttocks, but at least don't do the over-the-top laugh. I mean, I know you got to laugh at his jokes. I mean, I'm not expecting you to be an idiot, but don't be the guy that's laughing like it was showtime at the Apollo or something when you're rolling around on the floor at the dad jokes. Just give the that's it. Just stop right there. And then dad joke, lame joke. Just come on, man. Just stop right there. That's it. I'll accept that. Okay? You just, like I said, a little bit of phoniness, because we're talking about your bills here. I'm not expecting you to stop, but we're going to do that, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Let's all agree to do that at least, okay? And I'm going to stop being a phony too, for the most part. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I would really like you, the people listening to me, to subscribe to this podcast if you haven't already. And I would like you to do something else for me. Rate and review this podcast. And I would prefer if you gave 5 stars. I would love that. And if you know anybody that you think would love to hear wacky stories from a weirdo, that would be me. Make sure you do me a favor and you tell a friend to tell a friend. I would appreciate that. If you want to know what I'm doing, all you have to do is go to Google my name, S. Anthony Thomas, and all the crap that I'm doing will pop up. And if you like whatever you see, do whatever is appropriate for it. Follow, subscribe, whatever the hell it is. Do whatever you want. I would appreciate that a lot. Okay? And I'm also going to be real with you and let you know that I appreciate you, that you spend this time with me. And I appreciate the fact that you've been spending literally twice as much time with me Tuesdays and Thursdays on this particular podcast. And I have another one that comes out on Sundays called S. Anthony Says. If you like this, you're going to like that. So go do all the stuff you would have done for this. Go do it for that too. Okay? Much love to every last one of you. It doesn't matter what country you're in. I got love for you. You may have to travel a little further if you're overseas. You know, it may have to, the love for you might have to catch a plane or a boat, but it's going to get there. You know what? Forget the plane or the boat. I'll send the love to you through this podcast that you're listening right now. So just imagine it's not just my voice going in your ears, it's my appreciation. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Take care, my friends. S. Anthony out.